Okay, because of my confidence, my ability to shoot when I'm open and in my range, I shoot. Doesn't matter what position you are. If you're a point guard and you're open, you shoot the ball. You know. So, and the next one is scoring mentality. Because of my confidence, my ability to score, I use all my talent all the time to position myself to score. Scoring is about learning how to position yourself with the ball and without the ball. So I see guys making cuts, but I never teach a player just to make a cut. You know, you got to shift the defense before you make the cut. So come here and then go. You create some space for yourself. So it's a lot of little things that are involved in becoming a scorer, and a lot of shot attempts, correct shot attempts, to become a shooter. So there's only two things in my mind. Other coaches might disagree with me, but there's only two things in my mind to be working on offense. Number one, create a good shot opportunity for yourself. Number two, create a good shot opportunity for somebody else. And if you're not doing that, what are you doing? Okay? I want to give you one of my quotes. If you want uncommon results, you have to do uncommon things. So the first thing I do is I encourage you to look around you. That's where everything common is going on around you. Okay? In your journey, you can have the journey of a common man, or you can take the journey of what do I got to do that's uncommon. Because as a professional athlete, if you don't stand out from the pack, you're not going to get noticed. So I tell players, forget game speed. Go your speed. You think Kobe Bryant goes game speed? No, they go their speed. So find out what your speed is. I did a practice the other day with the ABA team up in Providence, the Sky Chiefs. And I encourage those guys, find out what your speed and quickness level is and practice at that level. If you're going at 3/4 speed, you'll never, ever reach your full potential. How could you? So every change of direction is a point of acceleration. So if you accelerate and change coming off of a screen at 3/4 speed, that's your level. You know, you're going to make it tough for you to find a job. You're going to make it tougher for your agent to find you a job because you're not at your level of speed and quickness. And in my opinion, it comes in practice because the coach said you don't get enough reps in a game to get better. Okay, so you know, work. How many guys know 100% for sure how fast they are and how fast they can change direction? How many of you discovered that on the court already? Well, I've been to 3 combines since the summer, and about that many raised their hands. So I would encourage you, go out on it. Now what I told these guys at the Providence Sky Chiefs was that what might happen when you come down and you're working off screen drills, that you might lose the ball. And so they came down, didn't lose the ball. I said, was that as fast as you could go? I don't know. I don't know you. No, I think I can go faster. All right, let's try that. Boom, boom, boom. Is that as fast as you go? No, I think I can go faster than that. Yep. They came down with as fast as they could. A lot of the guards, professional guards, lost the ball. Boom, there goes the ball on the crossover. Well, this one, I say, good. Now we're not going to slow down so you can control the ball. You're going to stay at that level, that is your level, and control the ball there. And begin to stand out from the pack of other players. So the journey of doing uncommon things, and it's a journey, doesn't just, you know, come in a bolt of lightning. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I've been studying this I've been playing basketball or being associated with basketball for 52 years. This is my last year in my 50s. So I've been studying this game, and I always say passion is the fuel for your dream. So I have passion, and that fuels my dream, the ups and the downs. The ups and downs in life, you know? So, and the last thing I want to encourage you to do is I always say there's 3 things that every athlete needs to do in order to progress consistently. And the first thing is nutrition. Now, that's not something I get involved with, but that's something I know is very important. I'm not encouraging you to be a vegetarian, but I've been a vegetarian for 25 years. I only got a couple of gray hairs. So it's nutrition. So find out, you're an athlete. You got to provide your body what it needs to perform at its maximum level. If you don't, you're selling yourself short right off the bat. Number 2, learn the fundamentals of your sport and how to practice them correctly so they transfer over into game situations as you becoming better. That's what I do. And the third thing is your conditioning, your strength and conditioning. If you're in the ABA and you want to play in the NBA, You got to have the conditioning of an NBA player or you can't play there. Doesn't matter how good you are. So you eat right, you study the sport. I always tell kids, if you want to be a mathematician, you got to study math a lot more than the guy sitting next to you. You know? If you want to be a great basketball player, you better study math a lot more, or study basketball a lot more than the guy standing next to you. And that's up to you. Those are all individual decisions that come out of your heart, mind, and soul. And you can do it. But find out how good you are first. With your God-given ability of speed and quickness. And practice at that level and be willing to make a mistake. If you don't make mistakes, I say focus on the correction. Recognize the mistake. When the ball hits back rim, I go, oh, that was long. I said, why do you want to advertise your failures for? I know it's long, you know it's long. Let's recognize that and make the correction for the next shot. Your mind stays focused on the mind not staying focused on the correction. Your mind is not in the process. You have to understand what the process of basketball is. How to jab step correctly, how to, whatever it is. So I hope this is helpful. I'll be around if you stay here today. I'm not coming back tomorrow, but I'll stay here today. I'll be glad to talk to anybody who wants to talk. We do have a pro camp coming up, June 13th and 14th at Connecticut College. I have a really good pro that's going to be there. He's had 7 or 8 years of a good career overseas. Nate Bowie, who's a point guard. He's going to be there. So, and being able to talk to players like you about what it really takes. You know, and do you really want to do it? But anyway, go for it.
Thanks for that message, Mike.